Hey, I want to talk to you today about two very simple principles in the financial world that can make you a millionaire. And I mean that quite literally. It is number one, compound interest, learning about it. Number two, pay yourself first. I learned from a very, very good book. If you haven't read this book, you need to go find it. It's called Richest Man in Babylon. One of the 7 rules of gold in there is to pay yourself first. And so, as I teach my clients and a lot of my people that I've dealt with over the last 25 years of doing financial stuff, the number one thing I tell them to learn how to be wealthy is to pay yourself first, which means when you get paid, before you spend your money, you put 10% of your earnings into a savings account that you don't touch. We call it the no touchy account, right? And you're going to put it in there and you're going to let it grow. Now, I just want to give you some numbers and just show you what you can do. If you took, and this is very, very simple, you take a 20-year-old kid that just gets out of high school, starting college, whatever, and if they can learn to save $100 a month, $100 a month, earn 12% interest, which is what you can do in a stock market. Who knows, just 12% interest, and you compound it over 40 years. By the time they're 60, you know what you have in the bank when you do that? $1.1 million. So if you can learn to pay yourself first, number one, when you get paid, before you pay anybody else, you pay yourself and learn to live off of the rest, right? And you can put that into an account, and that compound interest that normally compounds against us. We have our credit cards, we have our student loans, we have our car loans, our house loans, and that compound goes against us. If you can learn to compound that up, it will work for you. And just $100 a month over 40 years, very, very simple. You can actually have $1 million in the bank when you're done. Now imagine when it starts being 10% of your income and you're making $100,000 a year and da. So those two principles of pay yourself first and compound that interest in your favor can teach you and grow your wealth so that you can very easily become a millionaire, because $100 a month in this market and in this day and age is not that big of a deal. So follow me. We're going to be sending more of these tips and showing it. If you want to have any questions, reach out to me. But we just want to give these tips and keep going, teaching people very simple principles of finance so that they can make themselves and get their lives back in with total financial health with my company. Thanks. Have a good day.